Hi and Assalamualaikum. I am Christina and I am from SMK Sri Medan Batu Pahat, and today I would like to talk about progress, not perfection. During this time of the movement control order due to the coronavirus outbreak, I have seen many posts circulating online regarding the things that I could do to occupy my free time. I've been told by this list that I should be learning a new language, that I should start playing an instrument, that I should start baking. And on top of that, I have teachers telling me that I should be doing my homework, that I should be doing 9 hours revision a day because SPM is around the corner. So this constant telling of what I should do during my free time because of the MCO, I cannot help but to feel anxious and overwhelmed. From my own personal experience, when I see people posting online regarding the things that they have proudly achieved, such as how many books they've read, how many hours of revision they've done, how many cakes they've baked, I cannot help but to feel really low and start comparing myself to them because I'm not achieving as much. For example, there's this person that I follow on Instagram. She's been studying for an average of 9 hours a day. And me, on the other hand, I'm only studying for 2 hours a day despite having the same 24 hours as her. So, I know that a lot of us can relate to that feeling of not being productive and not achieving enough. But I'm here to remind you that you need to give yourself a break. That it's okay for you to be working according to your own time frame and according to your own pace. Because this MCO is not some productivity contest. By pressuring and pushing yourself to do more and more and more and comparing yourself to others, you're going to end up breaking down and failing at achieving your goals. So, how do we become more productive, more progressive, without comparing ourselves to others and without feeling really bad that we're not achieving as much as other people? Step number one is that you should acknowledge your lack of productivity. Maybe the only thing that you did today was to stay in bed and watch a couple of movies, or you've gained a couple of pounds and you're not doing the exercises that you've planned. But it's okay. Maybe the constant indulgence of food and the movie marathon was very much needed for you, and it's a form of self-care. Step number two is that you have to comfort yourself. Tell yourself that it's okay to have a couple of non-productive days, to not be doing as much. And then, step number three, you have to push that restart button. Start planning your days ahead. Start planning the things that you could do next week, tomorrow, or even today. But when it comes to planning, you have to remember and remove that mentality that you have to do everything perfectly. Focus on baby steps that are progressive instead of trying to achieve perfection on the very first attempt. So remember, we're focusing on progress, not perfection. If you strive for perfection on the very first few attempts, you're going to end up in a disappointment because of the failure. So, progress is the key to being successful. That's it for me today. Remember, progress, not perfection. Thank you.